Davidson Academy of Reno has been recognized as the best educational opportunity for families with profoundly gifted middle and high school students. And now, the Academy has an online campus that is a complete game changer for gifted students from around the country.
We have a new online high school option that we started for the 2017-2018 school year, recognizing that not all families are in a position to move to Reno to access the Reno campus.
So instead of them coming to the school, we're going to bring the school to them. The curriculum is specially crafted to be at a level and a pace that fits the special needs of the profoundly gifted.
Most of our middle school courses are taught at a high school level, and most of our high school level courses are taught at a college level.
This fully accredited online option builds off of the one-of-a-kind educational framework put in place by Davidson Academy since 2006.
We've hired people who are online specialists to take the curriculum we use in the building and adapt that for an online environment.
It was a 3-year process before we opened the online courses, and most of that was built in research. We spent a lot of time looking at best practices for gifted education, best practices for technology and gifted education, and best practices for online learning.
We're taking what we know works at the brick and mortar and making sure it works in the online form. And now we're also getting to the point where we're developing original curriculum for our online students as well.
Not only can we replicate what we've done in the Academy, but in some cases actually bring a little extra through our online program.
You're able to kind of take higher level courses, so things that you wouldn't be able to take in a public school.
It's a lot like the schedule that you might have at a college.
The classes are all geared towards my personal learning levels.
All classes are grouped by ability, not age. It is the most highly tailored and unique school in the country for profoundly gifted students.
We were looking for places can offer more personalized programs which Davidson provides.
So at the Davidson Academy, we don't group students by age. That's very important to us. The students are placed in courses that are academically appropriate for them. So each student goes through a personalized learning plan process every year, but the one when they join us is the most important.
And that's how we navigate placing them in courses without having to limit them to age grade-based levels.
When you talk about differentiated education, right, that's really what it is. It's not looking at the age, it's looking at the ability.
This is exactly what we are looking for.
Coming from the college classroom, I feel like the level that my 12 and 13-year-old students are doing is on par with what my 18 and 19-year-old students were doing, and it kind of blows my mind every single time it happens. The teachers here, I think, really push each individual student, even within a class, to their own level.
The result is a robust online community where students thrive. Our technology provides classroom instruction with highly qualified instructors, where students are interacting with each other and their teachers.
One of the differences between our online school and all the other online schools that are out there, since there are a lot these days, aside from the level of curriculum, of course, is also the interaction time.
And the research shows that social interaction is one of the benefits for online learning for gifted students, because it's often that there aren't a lot of other students their age level.
We've specially designed and built our online program to be very collaborative. It is much more interactive than others.
Those live sessions are not times for teachers to deliver content, they're times for students and the teachers to interact with the content. So students should expect to be talking quite a bit, presenting, sharing their ideas during those live sessions.
You know, all the students see each other and they see the teachers on the video during class. The discussions, he loved his humanities classes, the discussions they had and the readings were just so engaging. And yeah, as a parent, that's what you want. You want your child to be in a learning environment where they're thriving and enjoying and growing.
It's being able to have a group of people in their own age group that they can speak to at their own intellectual level.
The teachers go out of their way in every class. I've noticed this, to ensure that we are interacting and working with each other, whether it's in math, doing problems together, or in language arts doing peer review on our essays, or in social studies working together on group presentations.
The fourth unit of the 7th grade English class is actually humor, satire, and irony. And it's the course material is really fun to work through. You have amazing conversations in the class.
It's been really fun to hear student voices and to get them to be more comfortable and to get them to interact with me and with each other.
It's a big part of the experience, and we make sure that we're connecting with each other, and we even socialize a bit out of the classroom as well.
School, of course, is not just equations, problem solving, and essays. It's also about connections, friendships, and social interaction.
Socially, it can be a little bit hard at first to connect with the other students, but if you reach out and take that first step in messaging your peers, then you'll find that you can foster actual friendships. And there have been a couple of students that I've been able to keep in contact with over the summer and during the school year.
You really just kind of start talking about academics, and then it kind of leads to friendship.
One of the first things that we added last year, which despite all the research and all the design that we put into the school, this was never something that we discussed, but we have lunch. This year we have it twice a week. Last year we had it once a week. And it's really, we open up the video conferencing platform and the students come and they just hang out and chat.
It's at a certain time every week, and you get to go on and eat lunch and just talk with everyone.
And the Academy looks to connect the online students with the Reno campus at every opportunity.
I think the biggest example of what we're doing to link the Reno campus with the online campus is doing a joint yearbook class.
So they are designing the yearbook. We had our first online Reno campus combined yearbook last year, and so those students work together. They design pages, they have a partner at the Reno campus, and they partner up and build the whole yearbook together.
They even link students via Telerobot.
We don't have an online class for the student to take Calculus 3, so there's a robot that this student is going to operate from Portland to attend lectures in Reno, which is amazing.
We purchased a telepresence robot that student logs into every day, drives himself into the class that's happening in the Reno campus. So we have a student doing that in Calculus 3 right now and a student doing that in Advanced Spanish.
In addition to connecting with each other, students get a supportive structure of administrators, guidance counselors, and teachers to guide them along their educational careers.
We found that all students need support. All young people, regardless of how bright they are, really do need the support of adults around them. So rather than leave them to fend for themselves, what we offer here is a support network.
We have bi-weekly staff meetings, and in those staff meetings we discuss school issues, organization issues, but then we also discuss student issues. So if there is something that somebody observes, it's brought up very quickly, and we want to nip things in the bud before it gets out of control.
Even though it's online and has a lot of technology component to it, I think there's a lot of personal care and a lot of, that goes into the learning and really making students feel like they're a part of the school. You know, they really go out of their way, I think, to support the kids and connect with the students and the parents.
There are always going to be things, no matter how great the staff, the teams are, there are always surprises. But whenever that arises, I hear people are just so supportive.
We speak every week with our guidance counselor, and we're able to talk to her and kind of de-stress about our problems.
There's a student counselor that I met with weekly to help with organization and making sure that I'm doing good with my classes and keeping on track.
Additionally, all of our teachers have office hours each week so that students can reach out to them for support as they need them.
And the teachers and administrators all really care for the student. We want students to be their best, and we want students to succeed and do the best that they can in our school and outside our school. Really want to set them up to be successful in both arenas of life.
So I don't think you can get anywhere else this kind of really, really personalized program, right?
I love seeing my son be excited to go to school every day. He loves to log on to the computer and attend class.
If the Davidson Academy seems like it might be the educational answer you've been searching for, the first step is to apply and see if we're the right fit.
The earlier parents apply, the easier it is to get them through the assessment process and work through that PLP process.
To learn more, Visit the Academy's website or contact us today.